Today, I'm going to be going over the Google Display Network, which is also referred to as the GDN. So I'm going to be answering the question, what is the Google Display Network? So if you're wondering this, the GDN is made up of over 100 million, and a lot of places say over 200 million, websites, apps, and videos where you can run your ads. It's the only display advertising channel that can reach over 90% of the entire internet. So out of every single user who is actually using the internet, the Google Display Network can actually reach over 90% of them. You can target websites, apps, videos, display keywords, and audience segments. You're able to incorporate your location targeting, your language targeting. You're able to incorporate all sorts of things so that you can reach your target audience on the Google Display Network and hopefully drive more conversions for your offer. So let's start with an example, and let's say example one, I'm selling a cooking course. I want to reach people who are browsing recipe websites, apps, and videos. So anybody who's looking up any types of content related to cooking and recipes, I want to reach them with my cooking course. I can handpick the placements for my ads by creating a display campaign. Now to go over a few examples, so this is my Google Ads account. Now let's say I want to create a new campaign here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to say create a campaign without a goals guidance, and we're going to choose a display campaign. So we have our conversion goals here. We're just going to keep them as is. Click on continue. You want to name your campaign. You can enter your website here as well. You can actually enter your landing page, which I'll show you why that's important later. I'm not going to do that for this example. I'm just going to click on continue. Now you start with your location targeting, your language targeting. There's more settings down here as far as devices, ad schedule, ad rotation. You can set start and end dates. You can choose content exclusions, but I'm just going to come over here to targeting. So in targeting, the first thing you're going to see is optimized targeting is set up for you. So optimized targeting helps you get more conversions by using information such as your landing page and your assets. So when we went in to create our campaign, you want to enter your landing page there because it's going to help them enable optimized targeting for you. Now they'll also use the landing page from your advertisements and all the information from your advertisements. So you don't have to worry too much about entering your landing page there. But if we come over here to add targeting, so one of the things you can do is come here to placements and suggest specific websites, videos, or apps where you'd like to show your ads. So if we click here, what we can do is we can actually search by word, phrase, URL, or video ID, and it's going to give us a bunch of different websites, YouTube channels, YouTube videos, apps, and app categories that we can target. So let's use my example of recipes here. We'll click on enter, and you'll see it pulls up 471 websites, over 1,000 YouTube channels, over 1,000 YouTube videos, 500 apps, and let's see if it pulls up any app categories. So nothing for app categories. Now, if we come over here to websites, you can see all of these different websites that we can choose to target with our advertisements. So when someone is, for example, going through allrecipes.com, we can target the entire website, gets 150 million to 200 million ad impressions per week. So we're able to tap into that and hopefully get more people to click on our advertisements and take advantage of our offer. So if we come over here to all recipes, you'll see a big advertisement right at the top here. And then as you scroll through the websites, you're going to see different ad placements throughout the website. So over here on the right-hand side, this is another ad that's part of the Google Display Network. So when you target allrecipes.com as one of your placements, that means your ad could show there. Now let's come over here to tasteofhome.com. Let's just say I'm looking up the best chicken noodle soup. So I come here, there's an ad right at the top. This here is a Google Display ad. So if we keep scrolling down, this I don't believe is actually a Google Display ad. This is powered by another advertising channel. But if we come down here, I don't believe this one is either. So this is part of another right here, best landing page builder. Obviously you can see my advertisements are all geared towards me. So Instapage, it's pulling up some different advertisements that I would be more interested in looking at. And then what you'll see is as we scroll down, this advertisement stays right here. So if you create a large advertisement just like this one, then you can have your large ad on tasteofhome.com. If we keep scrolling down, you'll see other advertisements here as well. This right here is an advertisement too. So the next thing I'm going to look at is we can actually just go to the Google Play Store, and let's just say I search recipes in the Google Play Store. You'll see all of these different apps: Food Network, Tasty, All Recipes again, Yumly. All of these different apps, a lot of them run ads through the Google Display Network as well. So as we're building our display campaign, we click on back, we can go to apps, and we might see some of these different apps here as well. So you're going to find a lot of very popular placements, which include websites, YouTube channels, videos, and apps where you can target your advertisements as you are actually building out your campaign. And quickly, the last thing I wanted to go over here is if we come over here to the right, how to make old-fashioned chicken noodle soup, you'll see right here, try your first box free, bacon can be challenging. So this is a Google Display Network ad on YouTube that if we click here, it's going to bring us to this website, bakeitbox.com. So some different places where your ads may show on the Google Display Network, websites, videos, mobile apps. So let's come back over here and we'll go over another example. Let's say I create a headphone brand. I want to reach people who are actively researching new headphones. I can target in-market audiences and I can create a custom intent audience segment to target with my ads and with my offer. So if we come back over here, we go to our Google Ads where we're building our display campaign. Let's say we don't want to target any placements for this campaign. We decide we want to target audience segments. So under audience segments, what we can do here is you can search headphones, or what I can do is we can come over here to browse and let's say I want to reach people what they're actively researching or planning. So in-market and life events. So I can choose to target an in-market segment and let's say I come down here to consumer electronics, audio, headphones and headsets. So I can target people who are actively in the market for headphones and headsets. And you can see people interested in purchasing whatever the category is that you select here. So an in-market audience are people who are actively researching these types of products for sale. You can see right now, this is a pretty large audience. So the other thing that we can do is we can either combine this audience with another segment, or what we can do is come to custom audience segments, create a new custom segment, say people who search for any of these terms on Google, and I could do search terms like best headphones. Maybe my headphones are Bluetooth, so I'll do Bluetooth headphones. Maybe my headphones are noise canceling, so I'll do noise canceling headphones. So you want to enter a bunch of different keywords that will be relevant for whatever product or service you are promoting. Now I could also just do, okay, if somebody's looking for Sony, if somebody's looking for best wireless noise canceling headphones, I can add all these different keyword ideas as well, just to keep expanding our audience. And then all you need to do is name this segment. So let's just say headphones audience. We'll come down here, we'll click on save. Okay, so now we have our headphones audience. And what you're gonna see is when you're using a custom intent segment, when we go and we're building our custom intent segment, it's not generally gonna be as large as something like an in-market segment. So for this, the weekly impressions is 500 million to 1 billion. The custom intent audience segment is going to be 100 million to 500 million. So not quite as large. So you tend to get a little bit more of a targeted audience. The other thing that you can do with a custom intent segment is if we come over here and we click on edit, you can actually get some demographic data as well. So gender 83% male, age 39% 25 to 34. So what I could say is let's only target males. Maybe we'll go 25 to 54 with our headphone offer. Now 18 to 24 is a pretty large audience as well. So we could just go 18 to 54. We can target male. So you can also incorporate some of the different demographic targeting as well, non-parents. So you can try to choose male, non-parents, and just go 18 to 54. And you're going to reach kind of the more targeted audience for people who are actively searching some of these different search terms here. So we'll click on save, and this could be who we're targeting. We could either combine these segments. So in this case, we're targeting each of these different segments separately. Or what we can do is if we come back, we can combine these two segments, one in-market, one custom segment, and people have to be a part of both of these segments in order to see our advertisements. So some different ways to target people on the Google Display Network. Now to finish off the video, some tips and notes. You can target specific demographics. I could say I only want to reach males 18 to 24 who are not parents. So you can choose your demographics to make sure you're reaching your target audience. You can choose language targeting, device targeting, and location targeting. You can schedule ads for specific days, times, and dates. So if you say I want to run this ad for a month, I only want it to run from Wednesday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can choose all of that for your advertisements. You can target placements. So I went over that. It includes websites, apps, and videos. They also allow you to target topics and display keywords. So you can try to reach people as they are browsing specific topics or specific pages that are about certain topics. And then you can target some of the built-in audiences like in-market audiences. You can create some of your own audiences using custom intent. And then last but not least, people who have interacted with your business already. So if we come back over, you can target your data in similar segments. So if I click here, since I have my YouTube channel linked to my Google Ads account, I can target people who have watched my YouTube videos, who have liked my YouTube videos, who have subscribed to my channel, who have viewed one of my video ads. So you can target people who have actually interacted with your business before. I can target website visitor audiences, so anybody who's been to my website over the last 30 days, people who have purchased. So there's a lot of different audiences I can target. Last but not least, similar segments. Those are created from your data segments, so website visitors and YouTube users. And once Google Ads gets enough data, they'll automatically create your similar segments, and you're going to see similar to all visitors of beachfront decor. I can choose this audience, and it's going to find people who are similar to other people who have visited my website. So they're going to use demographic data, interest data, basically what people are browsing and looking up actively, and then put people into some of these similar segments as well. Very similar to lookalike audiences on Facebook ads, if you're familiar with that. So if you have any questions about the Google Display Network, it is essentially a very large display advertising network where you can run your advertisements, send people to your landing pages, and hopefully drive more sales and leads. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.